Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about consciousness that we haven't touched on?
Mm. What I'm feeling right now is that we talk about consciousness, right? We use words, we try to describe this. And what I'm realizing is that words cannot really describe consciousness. Consciousness, I'm not finding, is something that can be described. You know, a cliche would be it needs to be experienced. Um, and we have to remember that words are always a secondary reality, right? It's a code that we use to describe a reality. And I think consciousness is a great example of that. Um, Sometimes in my life, I just talk about consciousness and I think I'm so smart and so clever. And at the same time, there's a big lived difference between talking about consciousness and deeply ex- experience, like living it, living
Mhm.
it, deeply living it. Um, and someone that really chooses to be on the journey will influence others to be on the journey. There's actually some research about that. Um, and I think as leaders, there's like explicit impact because of their role, because of the size of of like the impact of their decision. It's not just, oh, am I gonna wear a blue sweatshirt or a red sweatshirt today? It's not that type of impact, right? It influences so many people and so many organizations. It's the people that report to them. It's and the people that report to them, it's within their family. And it's also the organization as a corporate citizen, the impacts it has on the world. So um when consciousness is experienced instead of talked about, there's something that I find, for me, it just feels right. Just
Mm.
feels like I'm connected back to my essence, to the miracle of life, if I may say. We often forget that we are the output of an amazing miracle, all of us. Like, just this, I have a privilege of having a 6-year-old that lives with me, and my son is a reminder, like, oh my God, there was no life, and then there was life. Like, this is a miracle, and we forget about it. We are all the output of this miracle. And I find consciousness, for me, is bringing me back to this sacredness of life. This is a miracle. We are all miracles. So let's just get back to this and live and choose to live our life from that perspective, from that stance. It makes life a whole lot more interesting, I find.
And what struck me is a lot more joy,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't come without pain. There's also a joy, that is in really making that connection. So,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. Thanks so much, Stephanie. I've really enjoyed this
Me
conversation, and
too. Thank you.
yeah, no, and I love it. And I'd love to come back to it in 10 years to see what else are we saying about consciousness in the future.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
uh,
Thank you, Michelle. I really, really appreciated the experience. And uh, uh, discussing this is really inviting this inner state also within me. So I
Great.
think I'm going to have
Yeah.
a great day thanks to you.